Welcome to Christianity with Brother Mike. Today, our topic is Reason with Christ. Reason with Christ. Colossians chapter 3 from verse 1. If you then be risen with Christ, seek those things which are above, where Christ seated on the right hand of God. Set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. Today, some people are celebrating the death and resurrection of our Lord Jesus Christ. Also, some people like us and Christians all over the world are celebrating on a daily basis their death and resurrection with Christ. Look at it. If you then be risen with Christ, that is, if you're a Christian, you are supposed to be risen with Christ because we died with him. How did we die with him? Colossians chapter 2, verse 12. Buried with him in baptism, wherein you are also risen with him through faith of the operation of God, who had raised you from the dead. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 21. The life figure whereunto even baptism doth also now save us, not the putting away of the filth of the flesh, but the answer of a good conscience towards God. The Bible says, but the answer of a good conscience towards God. That was what God demanded that we should do. Where do we put our minds? Colossians chapter 3 verse 2. Set your affections on the things above, not on the things on the earth. Set your affections on the things above, not on the things on the earth. We are people that remembers every day of our life that we've died and resurrected with Christ. We should mortify our members upon the earth, which are fornication, uncleanness, covetousness, which is idolatry. We are not people that are going to be covetous. We are not people that are going to live unclean life. We are not people that are going to be found wanting in things that doesn't glorify God. Where do we place our heart? Philippians chapter 4 verse 8. Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, and if there be any praise, think on these things. These are the kind of things we meditate upon as believers, as those that have resurrected with Jesus Christ. So we believers on our daily basis celebrate our death and resurrection of Jesus Christ by obedience and by setting our heart on things above. 1 John chapter 2 verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of God abideth forever. Remember our topic, reason with Christ. There was a time that Herod was preparing for Passover, called Easter in King James Bible. Look at it, Acts chapter 12 verse 4. Intending after Easter to bring him forth to the people. Peter therefore was kept in prison, but prayer was made without ceasing of the church unto God for him. The Jewish people doesn't joke with Easter period. They call it Passover. They don't usually want to commit serious evil during that period. They usually try to live a holy life within those days. After those days must have been completed, they will now go ahead and commit their evil. Herod, arrested Peter and kept him in prison and said, after Easter, after our Passover, we are going to slaughter him. Remember, Herod had earlier killed James, the brother to John. The Jewish people doesn't joke with Passover. They don't want to commit crime. Even the death of Christ was delayed because of Passover. They said, let's not kill him within this period. But the anger they had because of Christ made them to actually also kill him during that period. So Peter on, they say, let's leave him. Let's complete our fasting, our preparation. Then after that, we can resume our evil. Just like the way some people do today. They say, let's just try to be good Christians during this Lenten period. After that, then you know that you must have suffered your flesh. The same pattern that Herod and his colleagues, maintained during those periods. Are you part of those that died and have risen with Christ? Are you part of those that are still celebrating the death and resurrection of Christ? I want you to know today that what Christ expects from you is to be part of those that will die and resurrect with him. It will do you of no good to continue celebrating the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ because he never commanded it. He never told any of his disciples to do that. And none of his apostles practiced it. But it will do you all good if you can become part of those that will die and will resurrect with Jesus Christ. Brothers and sisters, I admonish you to continue looking unto Jesus. If you continue looking unto Jesus, he will be the author and finisher of your faith. See you next time when I bring God's word to you in Christianity with Brother Mike. Bye for now.